Hello, this is Ajay, and today I'm showing you Butcher by Transhuman Design. They previously created Soldat and King Arthur's Gold, which are also action platform games, like 2D shooters, but they were multiplayer, so this is their first single player game. And what a game it is! Very violent. Look at it. When I shoot with a shotgun, the screen shakes. The feel of the weapon is excellent. Very meaty. So, as you can see here, I'm in an arena, but this is like specific to this level. This level is just a giant arena. Otherwise, you have kind of a balance between some arenas and moments where you have to walk around, find the next place to go to, and traps. So, the gameplay is very old school. You don't have a dash, you don't have double jump, you don't have a grappling hook, all this kind of stuff. It's like what you see is what you get. Ouch. Did I die? Chainsaw. No, I died. But something that new that this game brings, I mean, I think it's new, I've never seen it anywhere else. These kind of platforms, those are thin platforms, I can shoot through them. Let's use the grenade launcher. See? I didn't explode myself, but if I shoot at this thick platform, yeah, I shoot myself. So, some platforms are cover and protect you from enemy fire, or you can shoot at the enemies. And other platforms, you can shoot through them, but you can also move around. So, it allows you to move in the level very well while still shooting and without blowing yourself up. And it's really well done. The other new thing that this game did, I mean new, it's already I think in Broforce and in Metal Gear, is you see the exclamation mark on top of the enemies, is they have seen you and they're ready to shoot. So even though the graphics are really dark and simple, you can very quickly see that an enemy there, the enemy has seen you, is gonna shoot at you and you have to dodge. So it never feels unfair, you don't feel like you have been shot by something you couldn't see. And that's really important in that kind of game, to not feel unfair. Yeah, so here, always fair, despite the difficulty. I was never frustrated, or there was never a level that I was like struggling with. Here I'm talking, so it's, it's a bit harder, but... Okay, let's have a quick look at the options menu. So audio, everything you might want, audio volume, music volume, video options. So here I was playing with CRT effect. I'm gonna remove it now. So it's like to old televisions. You can change the resolution, you can change window on off. Trouble talking. Controls, very important. So you can play with a gamepad at some point, but I don't know yet. I mean, it's still experimental. But most importantly, you will want to play keyboard and mouse because this is a game that requires really good aim. So you can change the keys for everything, and you can use W to jump. This is really good. I really love when platformers do this. I want to press up to jump, I don't want to have to press a spacebar. Because jumping is something you do a lot, and press bar is, I mean, I don't like it there. But you can still have it on spacebar if you want. The only thing missing here is, so the different weapons, you can switch to them with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 or the mouse wheel, but you cannot use a specific key for a specific weapon. Like I would want the, let's say, shotgun on E, but I cannot do that. It would be better like for quickly switching according to the situation you're in and the enemies you're fighting, but oh well, it's not that too bad. It's not like the end of the world, but I think in such a hardcore game it would be very good. Okay, let's see another level. You can hear Doom-like music, you have like a difficult level like in Doom, except that you can only start at hard. There is no easier mode in this game, it's meant to be difficult. And there are no checkpoints, when you die you restart a level. Okay, let's do this. You can still hear enemies agonizing sometimes, and finish them off. Okay, here we have an arena. This is quite fun as a game. but the difficulty is still okay. And it's difficult, you have to try a few times, but never unfair, never frustrating. Which is good. The graphics are very pixelated, but okay, so I think it's good for this game because if it was too sharp, it would actually look cartoonish. While the way it is now, it actually doesn't look cartoonish at all. It looks very grisly, very morbid. I mean, your imagination is filling the gaps. So it really feels dirty and disturbing. Ouch, this is a dangerous fight. But I can do it. So yeah, it's up to you if you like this kind of graphics or not, because I mean, it almost looks like it's straight out of Command & Conquer in a way. The game is very evocative also of the Doom Quake. Like, it's a huge inspiration for this game, even when you go from menu to menu and the music, the look and feel of the weapons and so on. It feels a lot like Doom and Quake, but crossed with Broforce and Hotline Miami. So it's kind of a game like Contra. Like, if you know Contra, this is gonna be also like a 2D shooter where you have to be careful and plan well your moves and so on. And also like Hotline Miami, you need to know the position of the enemies well, but you can still do it with your reflexes if you're good. And finally Broforce with like kind of the feel of the weapon, the platforming, the enemies with the exclamation mark and so on. So lots of good stuff that this game reminds me of. Still agonizing. I'll finish him off. It's super gory, sometimes you can still see the entrails like dangling on the wall or something. These guys are quite strong, they're homing missile. Yeah, but I'm not bad at this game actually, so already finished it. The length for me was about 6 hours. Which is okay. I mean, if it's too long, it kind of outlasts its welcome. After all, there are not so many different environments. You can only do so many military bases. Rocket jump. Wait. No. Yes. Let's do another rocket jump. And final one. And we are straight to the end of the level. But it doesn't end there. No, it's an arena. Yeah, you need the right weapon for the right job. That's why I would have liked to switch them directly. Oh, ouch, I'm very low health. Health anywhere for me? No, I'm probably gonna die very soon. Yep. So I can show you new level. Oh yeah, if you want, I mean, if you feel like you need to restart, you can just press self-destruct. That's a nice restart key. Alright, let's see what looks a bit different. So you can see that there are quite a lot of levels, but they kind of feel the same, most of them, like military base, except the city and the jungle. This is the jungle, with piranhas in the water. Stay away, stay away. Quite nice. Yeah, I really enjoyed this graphics. It feels so dark. Look at this. Oh. Yeah, this game is ultra violent for sure. So yeah, if you enjoy hard games, ultra violence, this game is for you. And of course, if you enjoy platformers, which I do. I love platformers, I love shooters, and I feel right at home with this game. Yeah, probably one I had the most fun with recently. I mean, there were quite a lot of good games released recently, so it's hard to say, but this is one of the good ones. See, the whole green jungle was painted red. So cool. Yeah, those are assassins. Oh my god. The gore in this game. And you know, it's just like a bunch of pixels, but the fact that it's a bunch of pixels makes it look so much worse in your imagination than if there had like cartoonish chunks of flesh or something. Flame for yeah, all the weapons, it looks really cool, and all of them have their use, so there is no weapon that will like, oh, I don't want to use it. I mean, even in chainsaw you can kill some unsuspecting guys and save up some ammo. Another thing you can do is push people. You have a melee attack, like this. I'll try to show. Oh no, not this one. Too dangerous. Yeah, Silk Lasso. He's throwing a Silk Lasso while being on a jetpack, frankly. Okay, I'll push this game. And so you can push them into traps or something. Sadly there is no trap around here to show you. The jetpack guys on every time for quite cool. Okay, I'm probably gonna die soon if I'm not careful. One more shot, yes. Barely survived. So the game is quite generous with health and stuff. It's exactly what, a bit more than you need. Oh no, I died. Let's start over. But I guess I have said everything I had to say about this game. So yeah, I easily recommend it, but please be aware that it's difficult at first, but once you get used to the way it functions, it's fine. It's no more frustrating or difficult, and it's really fun and violent. That atmosphere is so good, like very oppressive music and so. Ouch, ouch, the flames, the flames. Alright. I guess I'll end this video there. So thank you for watching, I hope you enjoyed it, bye bye.